Captain America Annual Issue 1 takes a trip back to World War II as Cap and Bucky fight through Germany's forests. After losing the Nazis pursuing them, Cap intends to backtrack and make camp before continuing their recon of the area, but Bucky takes off, hearing the Germans nearby and wanting a fight. The young hero, however, is confronted by a gun-toting woman, who runs off towards a farmhouse. Cap knows that something is wrong, and pursuing the woman, they call to her. However, she steps on a bouncing Betty, forcing Cap to throw his shield at her and block the explosion as the Nazis return and fire on them from the tree line. Following the woman inside the farmhouse, they find other people in the house, hiding from the Germans. The people barely speak any English and aren't too impressed with Cap and Bucky's outfits, thinking they are some type of marching band. While Bucky likes that idea, Cap tells them that they are soldiers fighting for freedom, something which these people are fighting for as well. The heroes are introduced to the people, learning that they escaped from one of the Germans' prison camps and offer to help get them to safety. The people were planning on staying in the farmhouse for the night before going through the forest, and maybe now the heroes can help them get to an allied camp. The men need to get into the shed outside to get some supplies and weapons, but the Germans also take shots at them if they try and go. So going with Cap, the super soldier covers them with his shield as they move to the shed. While getting their supplies, Cap learns from the man named Volya that they are people from Russia, and he dreams of becoming someone like Cap and Bucky one day and hunting Nazis across the country. Collecting the supplies and firewood, they head back to the house, and once back in, the house is fired on again, but this time from the front, forcing them to reinforce the flimsy barricades they have erected as Cap and Bucky take the first watch, while the people get some food and sleep. Later on, Bucky visits Cap outside, finding the Germans have ceased fire on them for a while, but Steve knows they are getting ready for nightfall. Cap says that he wishes he could do more for the people as some Luftwaffe fly overhead. Volya wakes up and comes outside, and as he does, he is shot in the leg. Cap rushes to his aid, making a tourniquet, and prepares to give Volya some morphine to take the pain away and knock him out. Thanks to their plan now changing, they need to head back towards the town Cap and Bucky came from in hopes the allies are there. Volya doesn't want to take the morphine and doesn't want to go back to Germany. Cap says that he could pull some strings and try to get them back into the Soviet Union, but Volya again says he doesn't want to go back there thanks to his sexual orientation leading him to be put on many lists. With nothing left, Volya wants to go to America and live in Hollywood. Cap says that he will help the man in his dream, but can't get allied help for them now, but he might have a way to get them extracted. Steve wants to steal a radio from one of the Nazis and learns of a radio tower nearby that he could actually use, which the people point out to on a map. The map, however, is a Wehrmacht map, meaning that the Germans have it all marked out so their forces could easily fire on the farmhouse they're in. Cap tells them that they need to leave soon, and as they pack up everything, Cap gives Volya his morphine so they can carry him. Leaving the house, they head into the forest, where they soon run into the Germans and the officer leading them. Cap and Bucky attack them as the people escape, and after some hard fighting, they find the radio tower and race towards it, bringing everyone up the tower with them. Reaching the top, they find the console that will allow Cap to radio into Allied forces. Soon the Germans return, this time with tanks, and the officer says that he will never surrender even though Cap wants him to, especially while he's assigned to herding what he thinks are subhumans. The tanks fire on the tower, and as the fighters come back round, they too fire on them, breaking the tower in half. Knowing the tower will soon come down, Cap gets Volya, Marta, and the others to jump into the water. As they do, Dum Dum Dugan arrives in a submarine. Dugan asks if Cap and Bucky need a ride as well, but Captain America doesn't, instead going with his sidekick and jumping into the battle with the Germans once more. Captain America Issue 1 was a great return to the classic World War II era stories of Steve's life and offered us up a simple yet exciting and action-packed premise, packed with all of the hope and perseverance that a Captain America book should be about. New Marvel writer Tini Howard crafted a wonderful little adventure for Cap and Bucky, and Chris Sprouse's art, as usual, is fantastic, and his style fits with the character and the style of the story really well. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.